Ah, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here. Yes, thank you my darling, your services were most ungratifying. Yes, now pay no attention to that charming young streetwalker there. As you can see, we're outside my Maze Bank office now, and that's because we're here to purchase the Grotti Itali GTO. So, okay then, why don't we just head on inside? That's what we're doing right now, as you can see. Okie dokie, jolly good, right, there we go. That's my rather shifty secretary. Always gets up to greet me when I walk in, a nervous tell, no doubt, trying to cover up her guilt in some nefarious activity, I'm sure. Okie dokie, so then here we are in the Maze Bank office, and why don't we sit down at the computer and purchase ourselves that vehicle. Okay, now the Grotti Itali GTO can be found under the legendary motorsport website, and there we go. Okay, now as you can see, generally retailing effectively for $2 million, you know, a little slightly less, 1,965,000, I believe they've got a pin for there. On sale, as I'm making this video, I believe, for on steal, you could say, for just 270,000, something like that. I can't see now, it's gone down. I think it's 1,270,000, something along those lines. Okie dokie, so then, jolly good. Now let's go ahead and purchase this vehicle, and as always, we'll send it to my Hillcrest residence. And although it is rather unorthodox on this occasion, not only will we be taking the Debachi Wagner, but we'll be going all the way and showing the vehicle driving the whole distance, because this really is a splendid... Bloody hell! He came right out of nowhere, did you see that? Jesus Christ, black car just came straight out of nowhere. Hit him in the side, didn't stand a chance, sodding thing. Okay, where was I now? Yes, sorry. Yes, yeah, like I say, rather unorthodox, really, but yes, we're gonna show the full journey in the Debachi Wagner, should I say, because this really is a rather splendid car. I'll give you an idea just how splendid it is, really. As you can see, the handling, the speed, the acceleration really are absolutely sublime. Okie dokie, now, okay, like I say, now, we're heading on up to the Hillcrest residence here to pick up our Grotti GTO, our Grotti Italia GTO, or should I say Grotti Italia? I'm not entirely certain. To be quite frank, I don't really want to purchase this car. I have no real interest in it. My Grotti collection is already full, don't you know? I don't intend to get rid of one of those to replace this car, as I don't particularly care for the styling, not on the picture anyway, from what I can see. Okay, that's much more up my street, that Wagner there. Yeah, so I don't really want to purchase this car, to be quite frank with you. No interest in it. I've already got a full Grotti collection, not really taken with the Grottis, don't you know. But it's on sale, so why not go ahead and buy it. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Grotti Itali GTO. Okay, so what do we think? First things first, rather mundane, isn't it? Not sort of got the flair or the artistic beauty that most Ferraris are known for. Okay, don't really like it, you know. It looks sort of more like a Corvette, in my opinion. It's more like perhaps a Corvette or one of the more sort of standard Dubachis there, but not really what I'd consider or be expecting, should I say, from the Grotti or the Ferrari. Okay, well, why don't we just take it on out anyway and see how she handles, you know, that's what this is all about, I suppose, really. Okay, so here we go, heading onto a black screen up there, and finally we are outside. Okie dokie, so ladies and gentlemen, the Grotti GTO. Right, straight away, what do we think? Went up a bang, didn't I? Okay, not too good to start with, but I'm sure it'll pick up, you know. Bloody hell. Okay, not a good start at all there, really. Okay, let's try and get these corners a little... Bloody, what the hell? Right, okay, this thing's shambolic. What the hell? Right, bloody hell, this thing's hard to drive. What the... My good God. Okay, right, this is absolutely awful. This really is absolutely abhorrent. I can't believe that they've given this the Grotti label, to be quite frank with you. Okie dokie, what's good? Right, can you see that back end kicking around there? My good God, this thing is... well, I don't know what to say. It's absolutely awful. Right, mind you, we're going quite fast, aren't we? Let's be honest. Right, okay, going like a bullet right now. I'm like a rocket, you know. Okie dokie, my good, look at that. That car's just jumping around all over the shop. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's really rather irritating. That back end just will not stay on the ground, you know, no matter what you do. Okay, in fact, I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm rather annoyed at that, you know. It's getting up some good speed and all, so I just want to give her go away, Ron, for God's sake, man.
Yes. Listen.
No, I won't listen. I'm concentrating on this now. Go away, Ron. Okie dokie, right, let's try this corner, and Jesus, right, okay, my good God, this car's absolutely awful. So this is the latest Grotti, is it? Okay, well done, Rockstar. I've never driven a more, bloody hell, I'm going to lose it again, right, I've never driven a more frightfully awful car to drive, to be quite frank with you. This really is absolutely shocking, right? $2 million for this? Are you kidding me? My goodness, thank goodness I got it on sale. Right, okay, well, perhaps I'm overreaction there, I suppose, you know, perhaps you could do with the spoiler and whatnot, bring it lower to the ground, maybe we'll get a better suspension, maybe we'll get a better ride out of it, but I've got to be perfectly frank with you, ladies and gentlemen, straight out the box, that thing's absolutely ruddy awful. Okie dokie, so okay, here we go then, the Grotti Itali GTO, $2 million effectively speaking, and we're going to take it into our custom auto garage. And of course, as always, during this stage of the video, we're going to speed things along somewhat, you know, so we can hasten it along. We don't really want to be sat here for too long, so yeah, to give you an idea of what we're going for here, though. Okay, different options there. I'll go through the basics first, then start going for the more sort of aesthetic stylings, and there we go, you can see. Yes, okay, I think I'll go for that. Perhaps it looks rather good. I'm not entirely sure what colours I'll go with. Obviously, there's a secondary colour here. It's telling me, okay, that's quite interesting. I can't imagine how they're going to do that, to be quite frank with you. Ferraris, for my mind, always come in a stock red, you know. Okie dokie, right, so hood latches, don't want that hood itself. Okay, let's have a look now, right, okay, can't really see, right, there we go, you can see some vents and whatnot on it, right. Oh, how about that? There's a clear see-through bit there. Well, that, in fact, that's the only time I've ever seen that, really, actually is on the Corvette, on the one that Jeremy Clarkson drove, I believe, in his America Special on Top Gear, you know. Well, perhaps that's what this car's based on, or at least partly. I don't know. It's certainly the only time I've ever seen a clear glass hood there on the engine. But then again, I'm not particularly au fait with sports or supercars, to be perfectly frank with you, no more than the average man. Okay, so here we go. Like I say, right, what do we think? Okay, rather interesting. Well, no, it's not. It's perfectly boring, to be quite frank with you. Okay, here we go. Right, the spoiler. Right, hopefully this will keep the back end down, as you saw on that test lap there. The wretched thing just wouldn't stay to the ground. Okay then, right, okay, livery is rather interesting there. We'll go through a few of these. Look, that one looked like a child that scrawled all over it, didn't it now? There we go, yes, that one. Right, okay. Right, okay, right, right, we're going to go through some of the colours now and give this, I mean, like I say, this is a Grotti, so for my money, this is going to go in a red anyway, to be perfectly frank with you, but we'll flip through some of the colours there, give you an idea of how it could look if you were to choose something else, perhaps, but like I say, for my money, I'm almost certainly, well, I know I am, in fact, this car goes in a red, I can tell you. Right, and it's going to stay in a red as well, as far as I'm concerned. Like I say, Grottis should be in a red, or at least Ferrari shouldn't. Grotti or Ferrari, so there we go. Okie dokie, can't remember which of the other ones are. Did I put them in Torino or Formula Red? Not entirely sure, but the one's slightly brighter, so I think I'll go for that. Okie dokie, right, secondary colour there, just affecting the hood and the little trim there, as you can see, but I think black is perhaps the only suitable colour here. Although, of course, that being said, now I think I'm going to have to go and adjust some of the skirts, because otherwise it really won't show. Okie dokie, yes, in the back end there, I think, the diffusers or whatever they were. There we go, okie dokie, stick those with the red too. I barely see it, but okay. Right, so this is the Grotti Itali GTO, fully upgraded. Let's take it on out now and see how she handles on the street. With a bit of luck, that spoiler will help keep the back end down, don't you know? Right, not a good start. Right, Jesus Christ, look at that. Oh my good God, right, okay, this car really does not want to stay on the ground whatsoever. And bloody hell, another car came out of nowhere straight in front of me. These wretched bloody cars today. Right, another one went for it there, didn't it? Okay, so the Grotti GTO, what do we think? Well, I'll tell you, it's wretched awful, this bloody thing is. Okay, look at that, just slamming into a wall. I mean, okay, well, I'll tell you what I think of it. Effectively feels quite fast, yes it does, but as you can see, the rear end will not stay on the ground there, which means not only do you lose traction, I mean, the car will just jump wherever it goes. You go over the slightest, not even a bump in the road, just a change in the incline of a hill, and Jesus, right, okay, I've had an absolute enough of these sodding cars, you know. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I don't normally do this sort of thing, but take that, sunshine. I really am absolutely peeved off with these cars today, you know. Okay, there we go, that's that corner wasted again. I absolutely will not tolerate it. Okie dokie. So yes, like I said, I mean, you can see, look at that back end bouncing around there. Whenever it comes back down to the ground, it's just liable to be going in any other direction. It really is absolutely ridiculous. And when the car is on the ground, it feels heavy like a brick. I mean, it really is absolutely shocking. I've never driven such a difficult car to steer. The steering's heavy, the car feels heavy, the back end bounces around, and when it comes back down, it just sticks to the ground like glue again. This car really is absolutely atrocious. Okay, and I should scold Rockstar for selling a car like this under Grotti's name. In fact, I will do so. Bad Rockstar. Okay, then we'll take it into the garage. Well, like I said, there's only one way. Only one other test now, isn't there, really? Let's put it up against the Zentorno and see what happens there. The Zentorno, of course, often destroys most of these more expensive cars, you know. Okay, well, at the moment, it's the Grotti's getting away there, isn't it? Let's be quite frank, I'm not going to... yes, well, okay, well, there we go. But I'm sure round the corner, yes, because this car does handle absolutely terribly. So here comes the Zentorno. Where is the Zentorno? Where's the Zentorno? Oh, Jesus Christ, no, don't tell me this thing's going to kill the Zentorno. Oh, bloody hell, it's only gone... Oh, right, okie dokie, righty-o. So, okay, the Grotti Itali GTO can beat the Zentorno, but how does it do against the Ducati Wagner? Oh, dear, don't tell me this, I feel rather sick. Right, okay, this Grotti Italia seems to be destroying the Ducati as well, but it's all about the cornering, and this car doesn't do it well, you know. Right, so, okay, let's look behind us. Where's that Ducati coming up? No, not coming... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, then, right, so that's the Zentorno and the Ducati down the drain, then, is it? Okie dokie, righty-o. And I can't stop. There we go. Couldn't stop in time, right. And there he comes. There's Mr. Wolf, you should know. Okay, we're going to put it up against something else now. Perhaps the Picasso Tempesta, you know, slightly faster than Enzo and Zentorno. I believe it can compete with the Ducati. See if she can take it, you know. Can't have this car taking it, this Clarkson car taking it, you know. Okie dokie, so let's have a look then. Here we go. What's going on now? Let's hopefully... Right, okay, absolutely not a sodding chance there really was there, let's be quite frank. Okay then, right, so the Grotti Itali GTO destroying pretty much all the cars we really could give a damn about, to be quite frank with you. Destroyed the Zentorno. Oh, right, okay, yes, Mr. Wolf rather angry there, I'm sure. Okay, yes, right, so like I say, killing the Zentorno. Yes, you missed me, didn't you? You silly hound. Oh dear, he's not missed me now, has he? Oh, Jesus Christ, yes, there was no need for that, now was there, Mr. Wolf? Yes, and now he's stealing the Grotti, yes, good for him. Right, okay, yes, right, so rather disconcerting, to be quite frank with you. This car on the road, as you can see, is absolutely terrible. And we got this little bit of video. Mr. Wolf has been so impressed by the Grotti, you know, he's gone and just purchased himself one, just right off the bat, just like that, you know, just made the decision straight away, saw mine, had 2 drives in it, and said, I'm having one. And he's gone and bloody well brought one, you know, over $1 million, he's throwing money around. Anyway, the whole point of this section of the video, of course, is just to show that even with a proficient driver like Mr. Wolf at the wheel, well, why don't we just watch? There we go, look, this car is absolutely shocking, it really is. Like I say, I mean, for a review on the driving of any such thing, yes, it's jolly fast, but the back end won't stay down, it kicks off in any direction. Even the slightest change in incline in a hill will bring it up there. More in Los Santos, I've got to say, it's quite smooth out here, actually, quite frank with you. And what on earth is he doing? Right, yes, it's certainly not going to be smooth out here, is it, Mr. Wolf? Why did you do that? What on earth possessed you? Right, okay, so what are we talking about here? Yeah, so effectively speaking, it just won't stay on the ground, it will just go in any day. What on earth is he doing? You're going to hit a trailer home, aren't you? Yes, you thought you would. Yes, like I say, but I have to be perfectly frank with you, it's killing absolutely everything. I mean, all the big contenders, I mean, even if it is fast, it shouldn't be able to beat the Zentorno or the Ducati Wagner, and you know what, it's only gone and done that, and the Tempesta to boot. So that is, that's rather concerning, really, isn't it? I'm sure that this can't be the best car, so to speak, on the game. I wouldn't have thought. Right, yes, you're just hitting all sorts of things, Mr. Wolf. Okay, then, so why don't we go ahead and put it up against the Tesseract? Surely the Tesseract can beat, after all, hybrid car and all that. My good God, look at that. Jesus Christ! My God, are you seeing that? Is that car rocket powered? Gee, this car, this Tesseract, is nearly $3 million to buy, and that sodding Grotti has just disappeared like it's a goddamn rocket ship. My word. Well, that can't be right. Right, okay then. Well, it's starting to look quite clear, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Rockstar have done something rather peculiar here. They seem to have made the fastest car in the game absolutely shocking at handling, and so, right, we're going to give that another go. I can't possibly believe that the Tesseract is going to lose to the, oh my god. Okay, right, that really is, right, okay, there seems to be no question about it then, is there? I mean, yes, the Grotti Itali GTO is just absolutely demolishing everything in its path without any regard or status or price or anything like that. It just doesn't give a damn. My god, look at that go. It's nearly finished already. Bloody hell. Right, okay, this is really rather shocking. Okay, as you can see, it's still going around the corner in the Tesseract. That really doesn't feel right at all. Okay, I think there's only one way to I'm really not accepting that, you know, and so I'm going to try to coax Mr. Wolf into the Tesseract, you know. He's not entirely convinced, doesn't like the coloration, you know, objected sheerly on the fact of the colour, refused to do it initially, said he wouldn't do it because it was purple. Anyway, there we go, and, right, okay, right, that's rather interesting. Okay, so put Mr. Wolf in the Tesseract and off it goes. Right. Now, okay, well, I've got absolutely no idea what to make of that. Like I say, Mr. Wolf is a more proficient driver, but I find it hard to see, right, well, that's sort of proven he's a more proficient driver. But I find it hard to believe that just a simple acceleration down a straight could, the sort of driving skills surely can't come into it that much. Maybe I got two bad starts, or he got one good one. I don't know, I'm not entirely certain. Okay, well, there we go. So that's 2-1 for the Grotti over the Tesseract there, and so we'll give it another go. Okay, and where we go. Oh, right, well, this time, as you can see, this time the Grotti actually did sort of hold it there, but no, the Tesseract is pulling away once again, and this car being so awful in the corners, they both are, to be quite frank with you. Yes, there you go. In fact, turns out the Tesseract is worse, don't you know? Okay then, so, well, okay, what does that make you? Something like 3-1 for the Grotti over the Tesseract? I'm going to have to call that a win for the Grotti, I'm afraid. Although rather confusing there. It did seem the Tesseract was at least trying to make a fight of it, you know? Okay, so here we go then. Now we've pulled out the Ocelot XA21, my personal favourite car on this game, just to let you know. And that's exactly why. Goodbye, Grotti. It's about time we saw the back of you. You're certainly not going to beat this kind of sports car, don't you know? Yes, this is the Ocelot XA21, one of the finest cars in the game. It's absolutely delightful to drive, you know, fantastic cornering and a top speed that simply can't be matched, you know? Right, what's going on? No, I said can't be matched. No, bloody hell, what the... Has that car got God mode on it or something? What the hell's going on? Right, okay, obviously not accepting that as a result, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why neck and neck down there. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, these two cars really are quite equal, aren't they? But look who's getting ahead. It's the Ocelot. Wait a minute, what's going on? It looks like the Grotti is okay. We're going around the corner there. Well, he's hit the back of me, so that's going to hold him up now. I'm pretty much in the bag now for the Ocelot, so there we go. You might want to consider it a cheat if you want, but that's I'd say, well, that's a 1-1 now for the Ocelot over the Grotti. And what the bloody hell? Right, okay, that sort of came shockingly close to a draw, didn't it? Okay, I think I know how I'm going to get the Ocelot to win this. Yes, Mr. Wolf, why don't you try that? Yes, and I'll just absolutely throw a gutter ball in the Grotti, why don't I? Okie dokie, jolly good, here we go. Okay, time for a little bit of vengeance for the Ocelot, I think. Yeah, and there we go, that's what we're looking for. Yes, go ahead and pull away, Mr. Wolf, off you go. Oh no, you're winning, what a shame, yes. Okie dokie, so of course, like I said, no way a car of this nature could possibly be one of the best on the game, you know, so as you know, the Ocelot is a far superior vehicle, and what the bloody hell? Jesus Christ! Where is he? Okay, right. Oh, right. Okay, and I hit a wall. How about that? Got a balled it after all. Right, okay, that was an accident, though, and not entirely fair, and I do want to sort of get a true result, to be quite frank with you. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to do it again. Yes, and here we go. Okie dokie, not good news for the Ocelot there, I'm afraid. The Grotti Itali GTO is pulling away, and we can see how it moves down that back straight there, and so I'm rather pensive about the result here, don't you know? Okie dokie, taking it rather wide. Ocelot came round on the inside, as well we might expect, you know, from that vehicle, but here we go, and this is what what the Grotti GT Itali seems to do. It just pulls away from everything like it doesn't give a damn. Right, okay, I mean, that's rather decisive now, isn't it? Let's be frank, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, right, there we go. What happened? Well, apparently I killed Mr. Wolf. Yes, and that'll teach him for ramming me. Thought he'd ram me, did he? And he ended up dying. That'll teach him. Blasted Wolf. Right, okay, well, I'm stuck and I can't get out, so I'm going to have to just climb up here. So there we go. Okie dokie, so that's the review, ladies and gentlemen, of the Grotti Itali GTO. What do I think of it? Baffled, ladies and gentlemen, that's the word. I mean, it's clearly the fastest car in the game, and it can clearly, even round corners, sort of beat something like the XA21, which one really wouldn't assume considering how it handles, but that doesn't... hello, Mr. Wolf. That does seem to be the case. So, yes, it looks like I'm going to have to backtrack on my earlier review, ladies and gentlemen, around the streets of Los Santos. I said, bloody hell. Right, okay, yes, I suppose that's rather to be expected from the likes of Mr. Wolf. Right, as we've got two Grotti Italis GTOs, and they do seem to be rather unstable but very fun cars, Mr. Wolf has suggested that we take this route of his through the canyon, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll see who gets there first, and it looks like I've taken the... Bloody hell, right, okay, no, no, oh, Jesus Christ, okay, right, okay, well, I've got to pull that right from the start, haven't I? I think that's going to... Effectively, Mr. Wolf took that. Well, he's been kind enough, to restart the race. It's jolly chivalrous of him, He's acknowledged that there was not much point to it, really. And so we're going to give it a go again and try and race through these canyons and these extremely fast and very hard to control supercars. And that sort of thing's going to happen quite a lot, I should think. Okie dokie, there we go. Mr. Wolf is taking the lead there. The blasted rapscallion, Okie dokie, right. I'm sort of caught in a bind here. I want to overtake him because I'm competitive in that way. But also I know that if I go too fast, I'm just going to crash. And so here we go, right here, and right, okay, it's just a matter, I suppose, of trying to keep behind him and get my sneak through. Oops, at Daisies, there he goes. Okay, well, that's another way to claim the victory, I suppose. Oh, Jesus Christ, tree. Right, okay, right, where is he? Okay, he's coming, There we go, and looks like he spun off too. Ha ha ha. Jolly good. Okay, well, we've taken it through the canyons now. We're trying to come back down to this top end where we were going, Los Santos Customs. Mr. Wolf was kind enough to restart the race, so I did wait for him to catch up there. And now he's shot into the lead, don't you know? Look at him go there, right here. And you're going to watch them. There we go. Unfortunately, it cut out and missed it, but as you can see, he didn't hit anything. I just came right past him. I caught up speed, I don't know how, and just zoomed past him. This car seems to be able to pick up speed out of absolutely nowhere. And when it gets going, boy, does it get going. Okay, then. Right, well, we're going to get back to the track and see if it can actually beat it, if there's anything that we've got in the garage that can beat it. Okay, the overflowed overarch, or the overflowed auto arch is completely humiliated. So why don't we pull out the 2.5 million overflood Tyrant? That's the reason why. Okay, that is another absolute humiliation for Overflod. Okie dokie, 2.5 million versus 2. Right, we're going to try to devastate. I mean, they one of the more recent cars on the game to be absolutely humiliated by the Grotti. Okie dokie, right. Is there anything? How about the Coil Cyclone, for God's sake? I mean, it's not got much top end, but it's got the fastest acceleration that I'm aware of. And there we go, it sort of used it for a bit, didn't it? But is now going to get absolutely destroyed. Right, actually, you know what? Strangely enough, it's not all that far behind. If I could just get round this corner, which I can't. Right, okay, right, shocking there, really, wasn't it? Right, okay, I mean, let's be honest, there's no point in repeating this test. The Coil Cyclone is not going to beat this bloody Grotti, Okie dokie, well, there we go then, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've pulled out pretty much all the fast cars from the garage, and just for a little giggle, we're going to put it up against the other Itali on the game. So this is the Grotti Itali GTO versus the Trojan Itali GTB. So let's see what the difference between a B and an O is, shall we? Okie dokie, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice car. I think this Itali is quite cheap. It's like 1.2 million or something like that, but you do need to upgrade it to the Bennett Special, which takes it up to, I'm not entirely sure, I'm guessing, I think it's 1.5, I think it's $500,000 for the upgrade or something like that. And so it's coming quite close to $2 million, for the similar kind of money, and absolutely shameful, isn't it? Okie dokie, well, there we go then, ladies and gentlemen, with I do have to reluctantly say that, yes, the Grotti Itali GTO does seem to be in many ways a fine car, and I am rather angry that Mr. Wolf has has humiliated everything I own in the garage, so I'm going to shoot him in the head there, and very kind of him to sit still while I was trying to do that. Okie dokie, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's the review of the Grotti GTO, the Grotti Itali GTO? Shocking car to drive, but I suppose you've got to own one now. I mean, it really is absolutely phenomenal. Yes, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.